Jordan from Spring Shadows has a question about building supervision.
Well, he's having a new home built. And Jordan writes, they have begun construction, and I want to make sure it's being done properly by having an inspector come out. And I was wondering, on a 2,400 square foot house, what we should be expecting and your advice on choosing someone. Tom?
Well, you should be expecting a 2,400 square foot home because that's how big it is. I say that in jest, obviously. Yeah. But if I built you a 1,200 square foot home when I was in the building business, or I built you a 6,000 square foot home, I would expect the quality to be the same in both. One was just going to be smaller. So that's why I want people to look at their homes. Quality doesn't go with price. Well, sometimes it does. But in this case, if you get a good builder, the quality should be there. As far as getting a supervisor and knowing a good inspector, there's a lot of bad ones out there, so you have to be careful. If you can find a good one, I don't have a name for you, then you can go ahead and do it. There'll only be a few places where you want them to come in and look. One is before the slab is poured. One is before the walls are closed up with sheetrock, just to spot a few things here or there, maybe a plug missing or something, not a big deal. And then, of course, a final walkthrough, which I really like, testing every plug, every switch, every light fixture, because what happens is 2 years later, you never use that plug for 2 years. You plug your vacuum in and it doesn't work. Well, there's no warranty on it and everything, so everything should be checked, just like you're buying a used home, so you know what you're getting. So that, I think, is the most important inspection. But besides that, you've got to hire a builder you trust. You can't just expect someone to come in and tell him how to do his job, because you're just opening a can of worms you want nothing to do with. You're buying a builder that's going to build you the home that you trust, and that's the most important part.
And how would you pick that builder then?
Well, it's tough to pick builders. If it's a production builder, you can't.
Right.
You're just buying the production company, and production company. I like that. Yeah. Anyway, but you're getting a supervisor, and the superintendent's going to be the key thing, so work with him closely. If you're doing a custom home, then you're going to screen builders in all kinds of ways. Everything from they have to have an office, they have to have years of work behind them. You want to go see their work. You want to talk to some of their clients. You want to call the bank, make sure they are in good standing with their bank. You want to call some of their building supply people, making sure they pay the bills on time. You go through this checklist that just maybe 4 or 5 things, you'll scare all the bad guys away.
Just by asking.
Just by asking. They'll say, oh, we'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Hello.
Because we get there are questions that we get you don't hear, and you have no idea how many times we get a question. I asked this builder for this information. I can't get in touch with them.
No.
That's God's way of saying find another builder.
It's so easy to screen them when you just ask those questions.
Right. There you go. And when you ask us questions, we give you answers. Just like that. Check out these videos over here where we've done that before. You send them to us at Ask Tom form at HomeShowRadio.com, by the way.